today's video, I'm going to talk about 5 different characters that I think should be added into Jujutsu Shenanigans. Before I start, make sure to drop a like and a sub and join my Discord for free giveaways. Okay, so before I start, I just want to say that this is entirely based off of my opinion and that regardless, there are plenty of cool characters that could be added into the game anyways. Okay, coming in at number 5, we got Jogo. Now, Jogo is a special grade curse spirit and one of the main antagonists of JJK. His existence derives from society's fear of fire-related disasters like volcanoes, fires, etc. For his first move, it would be Flame Fist, which would be similar to Black Flash and burn the target. For his second move, Erupting Volcano, this is going to spawn a mini volcano under the player and erupts, and it's going to be blockable. For his third move, Ground Slam, where the player jumps and pivots into the ground, dealing damage to anyone that's in the area. And then for his last move, Emperor Insects, similar to Megumi's Flying Toad ability, and the insects are going to explode on impact. Okay, so his R move is going to create mini volcanoes that you can teleport back to, kind of similar to like green pipes in like Mario. Like it's going to spawn, you move away, and then you press R, and then it's going to teleport you back to that specific area where you placed it. For his ultimate, his first move would be a gigantic meteor. This was seen when he was fighting Sukuna. For his second move, it would be Disaster Flames, where you grab the opponent and set them on fire, dealing nearly half the damage. For his third move, Exploding Volcano, which creates a gigantic erupting volcano, hitting everyone within range. And then for his last move, Coffin of the Iron Mountain, which is his special domain. And this is just going to burn away the health of everyone that's inside the domain slowly. Honestly, I think Jogo is a pretty popular character and I hope we get to see him soon. Okay, coming in at number 1, we got Aoi Toto. Toto is a grade 1 Jujutsu sorcerer and is Yuji's rival. He is exceptionally skilled physically and was seen as one of the strongest sorcerers with great potential by Gojo. He has the cursed ability called Boogie Woogie, which allows him to swap places with anything that contains cursed energy. This move would be his R move and would allow him to swap places with players or objects in the game. So coming in for his first move, which would be Simple Domain, which is a counter, and hits anyone that enters the player's vicinity. For his second move would be Grab and Slam, where you grab the opponent and slam them into the ground, obviously. And then his third move would be Black Flash, just like Yuji, because they can both use Black Flash. And then for his last move, Boogie Woogie Barrage, which hits the players with a series of punches and kicks and allows you to combo extend. So I was thinking for his ultimate, it would be all the same moves, but all his moves would be amplified and use the Boogie Woogie abilities, so he would pretty much just teleport to the player and then use those moves and they would have greater damage, obviously, etc. Honestly, I think his character would be pretty fun and probably one of the most desired characters currently, so I hope we see him soon. Okay, coming in at number 3, we got Namami. Namami is a grade 1 Jujutsu sorcerer and has used Backflash consecutively more than anyone in the whole entire universe. His curse technique allows him to create a weak spot on whatever he is targeting and effectively damage his opponent. Now, Namami uses a curse tool which activates his curse technique. It's kind of like a blunt sword, and all of Nanami's moves would use this sword. For his first move, Ratio Slash. For his second move, Backflash. For his third move, a buff that grants the character enhanced durability for 3 seconds. For his fourth move, a barrage of sword slices that allows you to combo extend. So for his R move, a weak spot indication on the last player that you hit, and when you hit them within a specific time frame, you're gonna do a lot extra damage, and this would take about like 1/2 of the ultimate bar. So in the show, Nanami suppresses his curse energy based on the hours he works, so when he goes overtime, his curse energy hits its maximum. It is said in the anime that it goes from 90 to like 110 and 120%. So for his ultimate, we would pretty much just have the same moves, but all his moves would be amplified. They would do extra damage, have greater range, and for his third move, his buff would reduce damage to the character by 50%, which I think would be pretty cool. Honestly though, I do think Namami would be somewhat a complicated character to add, but he would be very interesting, so I hope we see him soon. Okay, coming in at number 2, we got Choso. Choso is a special grade curse spirit who specializes in blood manipulation. For his first move, Piercing Blood, which sends a projectile of blood hitting the opponent. For his second move, Blood Edge, which creates a sword of blood that slashes the opponent. For his third move, Supernova, which sends multiple small projectiles of blood towards the opponent and temporarily stuns them. And then for his last move, a temporary blood buff, which hardens the blood inside the player for a little and lets him do more damage and increases durability. For his R move, Blood Change, which grabs the player and stuns them, allowing you to combo extend. Choso doesn't have a special domain, so for his ultimate, all his moves would be the same except they would just be amplified, so they would have greater range, greater damage, greater size, etc. Personally though, I think Choso has a lot of potential and I would love to see him in the game soon. Okay, coming in at number 1, we got a character that is already highly anticipated. We got Yuta Okotu. Yuta is a special grade sorcerer and one of the strongest characters in the whole entire series. Yuta has boundless curse energy thanks to Rika, the cursed spirit that is bonded to Yuta through the love and death of his childhood friend. Yuta's special ability is that he can copy any curse technique. For his R move, I was thinking reverse curse technique, which is kinda OP, but it's gonna take about 3/4 of the ultimate bar and heal the player by 25%. For his first move, it would be Sword Slash. For his second move, Curse Speech, which stuns the player and does damage using his vocals. For his third move, Fist Barrage, which hits the players with a series of hits. And then for his fourth move, a Copy, which grabs the player and allows the player to temporarily use the move that the last player used for any character. So for example, you grab someone that's using Sukuna, and then you can use the last move that they used. And you could only use it for about 25 seconds. For his ultimate, Rika would be Summon. His first move would be Curse Energy Blast. His second move, Curse Slam, which grabs the opponent and slams them on the ground. For his third move, High Speed Impact, which sends Rika and the player dashing, demolishing everything in its way. And for the last move, Ultimate Backflash, which one-shots a player but gets rid of the ultimate right after. I would say Yuta is 100% the most desired character to be added into the game currently, and I think it would fit perfectly. Anyways, that's it for the video guys. If you enjoyed it, make sure to drop a like and a sub, and let me know in the comments what character you think should be added into the game. Have a good day.